Every 26th of April, the world celebrates World Intellectual Property Day, recognizing the value of creativity and innovation. This year's theme, Intellectual Property and Sports, is especially relevant in Uganda, where sports is becoming a major commercial industry. According to the Registrar General of URSP, Mercy Kainowisho, everything from stadium music to jersey branding and athletes' endorsements is a protectable asset.
Intellectual property in the sports, if you're, for example, using jerseys, you have to buy original. There's so much fake jerseys out there. If you you cannot abuse anyone's sports name because it's protected as a brand. You can also not abuse the image rights of these sports personalities because they are protected under the common law system.
From a broadcaster perspective, it's also very important for us generally as a country and people to, of course, appreciate what this then means for the sports fraternity. Case in point is most times when broadcasters, and organizations of that nature pay for sports rights, what happens is that there is a portion of the sports rights money that has been paid by the broadcasters that actually goes back to the sports club, to the teams. So if, let's say, someone pays for rights for Premier League, for World Cup and the like, there's a good portion of that money that is actually paid down to the clubs.
However, despite these laws, counterfeit jerseys for local clubs and the Uganda Cranes continue to be sold openly on the streets of Kampala. FUFA President Moses Magogo says although the Federation has registered its intellectual property, poor enforcement is affecting the commercial value of the game.
We still have very many counterfeit jerseys in the market, despite the fact that the Federation has already registered its intellectual property. But I think for me it's a good beginning that eventually we are recognizing that sport must be protected by registering intellectual property, and the laws are in place, and we hope the enforcement will come as well.
The Ministry of Education and Sports is now pushing to include intellectual property education in schools to raise awareness from an early stage.
Happy to work with Uganda Registration Services Bureau to have all our young people in the schools and institutions understand it and see how we can convert what we are already doing to get the intellectual property for the key people that actually lead the innovation.
As the celebrations conclude, athletes and sports associations are being urged to register and protect their brands before counterfeiters profit from their hard work.